first of all, give credit to Kentucky. I thought they came in and played really well. I thought their second half was a difference in the game. You know, early on we made some shots early on, and you know that team's going to make a run back at you. And of course it was tied at halftime, and I thought we came out in the second half and it was going back and forth, and then they had a little surge right there as we took a lead, I think with 13 minutes, and just seemed like we had some big lulls in the game. But the game came down, I think, defensively we didn't do a good job stopping, we didn't score. And sometimes it starts to affect your defense. But I thought our defense was really was not up to standards of stopping them from doing what they want to do. And then they attacked the glass. I thought the rebounding was a big part of this game here. And their bench outplayed our bench. So there you have I think, two of the biggest reasons why, you know, Kentucky ended up winning this game, because they came in, they defended in the second half, they rebounded the basketball, especially on the offensive board. It seemed like they were so quick to the ball going down the stretch. And then, of course, we didn't make shots, and you got to make shots against a team like that.
All right, Federation, over to Mike,
Mike, you guys obviously got off to a great start, jumping on them 11-0. What do you think happened after that, and how impressive was it that Kentucky, you know, was able to respond the way they did?
Well, that's what good teams do. They're a very good basketball team. I mean, you look at the players they have, and obviously our guys came out. They were fired up, emotions, but emotion can only take you so far. That's why you got to play basketball. And even as you know, I thought the first half was a well-played game on both teams. But I think in the second half, you could see that I think they imposed their will on the glass. I thought Vanderbilt came in and did a really good job for them. P.J. Washington, the Green kid. Our guards have done a pretty good job of rebounding the basketball, but tonight we only get like 4 rebounds from those starting guards, and that can't happen. You know, they got to get Daniel and Trey or whomever's in the game. Dustin Thomas gets us 10 rebounds. We got to have more guys helping them on the glass. That's defeating when you defend, and of course they get offensive rebounds.
Aside from the rebounding advantage, it seemed like in that 31-11 run to finish the game, they did a great job of getting defensive rebounds, turning it in transition. If they got fouled, they made free throws or they finished. How big a part was that in the game?
I think you said it. We had lulls, and they to me they got out. We took some shots, and of course they got down the floor and got some transition buckets. Got to the free throw line. I think they shoot 17 out of 20. And I'm sure if you ask Cal, it's probably one of their better performances. But I thought they played well.
Mike, Cal said you guys are still an NCAA tournament team. He thinks probably 6 or 7 seeds. How do you feel about where you guys are right now? And obviously you still have some tough games.
This game's over with, and we will move on to the next game. I'm not concerned about that right now. I know we're a very, very good basketball team, one of the better teams in the country, and we just had a game where we didn't play as good as we've been playing. But our focus is going to be on that next practice and the next game, and we do what we're supposed to do, Bob. We'll be where we're supposed to be. And I just think with this team, with the schedule that we've had, we play some good people, and we beat some good people, and we've got beaten by some good people. So, but there's 3 games left to this season, and then once we get to the postseason, which is the SEC tournament, that's the only tournament that anybody's automatically going to the NCAA.
Mike, they got 6 McDonald's All-Americans. Do you think it's maybe a case of them figuring it out and just their talent kind of taking over tonight?
They're playing well. I mean, they're not freshmen anymore. I mean, everybody thinks they're not freshmen anymore. They've been through they schedule to play against quality teams, and it's a matter of them understanding how to go out and perform. And I thought they performed well tonight. They performed well as a team. I thought the Alexander kid, he did a good job of controlling the game. He getting the ball to the right people. Again, our defense, didn't really rattle him as much as we thought it could have.
Calipari said that offensive rebounding, that your first several threes really came off that and kickouts. Was that a big factor, you think, in the second half, just not getting the boards either way?
I thought our energy was good in the first half. And even in this game, I thought it was. But we only make 1 3 the second half. And I thought we kind of settled for some shots in the second half. In the first half, I thought our energy was good. Our ball movement was good. When the shot went up, we had people going rebounding and kicking it out. But I thought we had some good ball movement in that half. Second half, we didn't have as much, and so the result sometimes of good shooting is good ball movement, and we didn't have that, and we just didn't make shots. And now they had something to do with that. Their defense was pretty good. They did a pretty good job of protecting the hole. We attacked the basket a few times, and whether we make it or miss it, or they did a good job.
Left, second row.
That kind of goes into my question, Mike, about what challenges Kentucky, what you face against their length when they're able to have Vanderbilt and Washington and Knox and Gilgeous-Alexander all out there together.
I think Vanderbilt really adds another plus to their basketball team. They just got him back, and I think he just gives him a versatile forward. And I think they're athletic and they're long, and they're figuring it out. I think that's the thing about their basketball team. They're a really good basketball team.
Mike, I guess the road teams in the league went 4-0 tonight. Ole Miss even won in Missouri. Just what do you think that says about the league?
It's one of those. Every game you got to be prepared to play. You can't let down, even as the season is unwinding. Games continue to get bigger and to magnify, and people are playing for a lot of stake, a lot of pride, and so you got to come with it. And some teams are wearing down. But again, I just think tonight we just lost to a team that played better today. I mean, this game here, Kentucky played much better than we did today.
Coach, Dustin Thomas had 6 offensive rebounds. What did you think of his performance overall tonight?
He was the bright spot. I thought Dustin was really the bright spot. He came and you could just see he played with an edge. He was trying to get every loose ball. He was hustling. Even got in foul trouble. I let him play with 4 fouls. He still didn't foul out. But I thought he played the game the right way, and that's the guy that's going to really continue to help us as we continue to finish the season.